Okay, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, you trader nerds, you degenerate gamblers. We are back. I am Dr. Bobby Gaines, aka Sweet Bobby, but today I'm a little bit sweet and sour Bobby. First, the good news, y'all. I had my personal workout with my trainer today. I've lost 7.6 pounds this week. Now, why did I lose 7.6 pounds this week? Okay, the reason is I tracked my calories. I tracked my calories. So tracking helps. Tracking your trades and your portfolio metrics will help you. There is no doubt. There is no doubt. I have tried to, say, okay, I'll just eat healthier. Now, when you say eat healthier, you're like, okay, that's a macro type of view, right? You kind of got to get down in the weeds a little bit with your health stuff, right? So my little trainer, she's sitting there and she's marking my progressions on weights and everything. So she keeps up with it, reps and weights. So next time that we go up on reps, we go up on weights, we're increasing all the stuff. And so now not only did I find that tracking helped me, but I send the analysis to my trainer every day so that I'm held accountable, right? So I send her the analysis of my calories, whether I go over, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Doesn't matter if I go to the golden trough, the golden corral, and I eat, from the smorgasbord there, I got to track my food. And when I track my food, I notice I don't eat as much. It's an amazing thing. And when you track your trades, you'll notice you don't trade as much, probably. So instead of trade small, trade often, it's trade maybe a little larger and not as often. So it really works good. So I would suggest that probably if you're looking to help your health, you need to track what you're doing. Track your exercise, track your number of minutes that you're doing an exercise, the amount of miles that you're walking, something. Get you an Apple Watch or a Fitbit and start tracking your metrics in every aspect of your life. I think it helps. It really does help. And I've always been the kind, I don't want a to-do list. I don't want a checklist. I don't want all this crap. But the older I get and the grouchier I get, the more I find that lists and trackers are beneficial. So you're going to hear me say to you, if you are not tracking your trades, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You've seen me not track, you've seen me track. When I track, I'm much better. So track. Keep up with it. Well, Bobby, that's a lot of work. Well, it is, isn't it? It's a lot of work for me to go in and figure out what a barbecue with a baked beans and a coleslaw is. But is it perfect? No. But with my little MyNet diary, it gets me close. So at least I'm tracking what I'm doing. So track. All right. So that's the good. Losing weight, down 143 pounds from my highest weight. 21 more pounds, I'm in the 200s, y'all. That's unheard of. So I am below the old wedding weight from 1999. I can fit on any ride at Disney World without a problem. All right, so let's go to the ugly since I'm sweet and sour today. All right, so Mark, this is for Mark, 11 hours ago. Mark says, your videos are so complex. You talk too much garbage. Just simplify, big brother, and explain. Mark, kiss off. All right? Mark, if you don't like my videos, drop dead. You are dead to me, Mark. Listen, here's the deal, dude. There are tens of thousands of people trying to teach you how to trade on YouTube. Go find you somebody else, brother. Go find you somebody else. If this is too complex and I'm talking too much garbage and you don't want to hear about the weight loss, you don't hear my kids in the background, you don't hear me talking about, then get the hell out. We don't need you, right? Yes, my videos are complex. It's going to take you a while to pick up on them. And Mark, you young men are not disciplined enough to stay with it long enough to pick up the nuances that you need. So do I talk garbage? You dang right I do. I am 52 years old and I ain't changing for you, Mark. I ain't changing for you. Go find that, what's that guy that wears black all the time? Marcus, whatever, I can't pronounce his last name. He doesn't talk as much garbage. Go find him. Go find simpler options or all these other people that are on here teaching you how to explain options and just get the hell out. We don't need you. Okay? That's what I told you. Just simply don't watch. These videos are more for me than you. This is my therapy session. My therapy session, by coming in to y'all, I get to do my trades. It holds me accountable. It's just like sending my my calories to my personal trainer every day, right? That holds me accountable to somebody. This holds me accountable to y'all so that I don't go off and chase shiny objects and start trading all this other garbage. So that's what we are going for with my videos. So yeah, do we talk a bunch of garbage? Yes. Am I going to change? No, not at this point in my life. And Mark, here's what I tell you. If you don't like it, go create your own little YouTube channel. It's easy. Oh my God, it's easy. You can create one today. You can start posting and do your little video every day. And you do it the way you won't do it and see how many people will follow you. We got about 1,300 here, right? 1,300 people following. We're not one of the big guys. We're just a little bitty guy. We don't want to be the big guys. We're just little bitty people. But if you don't like it, then get the hell out. I like Jake's thing though, 65% return. Now, was my video a little bit clickbait based, you know, what do you say, clickbaitish? Yeah, you know, where I said, hey, would you like to get a 65% annual return? Well, if we could do what we did last month, we could get there, right? But he figured it up. He says, if you can do that with $10,000 for 10 years, that's over 900,000. So do I think we're going to do that every month? No, I don't think we're going to do that. And so what I said to Jake was, hey, man, it was a fun month, probably not sustainable, but hey, we'll see, man. You know, we got a whole new management. It's like, you know, you see the store with the ding ding machines in it where you can play the little games in it, and it says under new management, and you're going, it ain't under new management. They got in trouble with the feds, and they opening up a new ding ding store. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're under new management now. Sweet Bobby's still in control, but we're managing trades a little bit better because we're going back to what I know best, and that's portfolio management, not trade management. Now, with that being said, let me show you this. You remember when we were doing the profit calendar? I ain't doing it anymore. Profit calendar is no more. We are doing away with the profit calendar. Why? Because the profit calendar encouraged me to take off trades just about every day so I could have a profit, right? So you see when we started, let's say, here's where we were really taking them off. Let's look at this, y'all. This was poor management on our part. Me and we were managing trades. We were making $30. We were doing it. And then we get up in here in September, and you can see where we start making different management techniques to where we don't start closing these things. So, you know, there's no need to do a profit calendar. I think the profit calendar will lead you to be a trade manager rather than you'll be a trade manager rather than a portfolio manager. We don't need this. Scrap it. I am done with it, right? And it's my problem. Bobby, you change so much. You dang right I do. I change and adjust. Now, also, I'm going to tell you something else, share something else with you. Why don't we see, I know we may blow the count out, but why don't you and I see if we can, let's see here. I think I'm also going to trade another account. I think I've got, y'all remember this account? Let's see. I think it's this one. We've got an account here. We got like $2,000 in or something, 2,000 or 3,000. What is this? I don't know. I don't even know what the net leak is. I think this is an account that has $2,000 or $3,000 in it. One of these has something in it. Let's see. We'll find it. But I think I'm going to try to put a 111 or so. I think I'm going to try to do a $2,000 or $3,000 account, see if we can do anything with it. That will be fun too, right? Don't you think that'll be fun? Thank you, Jim. I'm on my way to my fighting weight. That's right. Even though I almost got in a fight the other day, y'all remember that? I'm always getting into fights because I am emotionally unstable. Y'all know that. So it is what it is. All right, questions, comments. Everybody good? And I still think I'm going to spend less and less time talking about the market fluctuations. Now, today's November 1st. I am going to draw my new Big Green Monster. I don't think I'm going to do it here, though. Right? I always like looking at my Big Green Monster. So the Big Green Monster of old is here. What did I tell you? I told you this way back here. I said, where are we going, y'all? I told you where we're going. I said, we're going here. And I said, we'll probably bounce around a lot. You know, this is a point of inflection. We know the Big Green Monster works, right? And then we know that, hey, we're going to go back to our points of control. We know that there's a great probability that we fill in these scalps. Y'all know all this. So I don't have to necessarily go through it all the time. I think I may spend too much time speaking about, oh, what's his name, saying that I talk a lot of garbage. I probably shouldn't even talk about market direction at all because it really doesn't matter. Market direction really doesn't matter. So let's do what you and I do best. And let's see how our little accounts are doing together. So today is, so here's where we're going to start recording how we're doing. Rather than the profit counter, we're actually going to start focusing more on the net lead because we're allowing profits to pile in here rather than taking them in the individual trades. Now, if you had trades yesterday that expired, then what you should have done is gone in here. Let's see how I did it yesterday. Yeah, so 1031, I went in and it would be easier seeing the IRA because I had more trades over here. Here's the IRA. Let me show you how I cleaned these up. So I had some of these that were at 0 day. So I had to put in 0 here. Now, keep in mind, when you put in 0 here, I don't have it fixed to make that a 0. So I had to come in and replace the formula and make that a 0, right? So now it looks like, okay, I closed it. I didn't close it. I let it expire. So I collected 49.34, let it expire for 0, had to change this to 0. So, you may have to do that, change that formula. I can fix that. Just say if the closing debit is 0, then this will be 0. I got to fix that formula because it was crazy that I have to go in and manually do anything. All right, so you do see though that, so I got out of these expiring trades that expired yesterday, right? And you see that this, and this were all profitable. Now, Ed will be happy because I closed some of these, put debit spreads back on the 26th and the 19th. Because we were like, hey man, these things are in the profit 10, close them out. So it all worked out well. Everybody's happy, everybody's fat, everybody's eating high on the hog, as we say here in Georgia, 2 miles away from the Alabama line. Questions? Bill says everyone and their brothers, mothers, and cousins bang on about gamma risk in the last days for expression. Could you put something together to explain gamma risk? Okay, let's see. Here's what gamma risk is. Gamma risk is you pushing your little brother in the shopping cart at the Walmart, right? And you're pushing him, and then all of a sudden you go, man, this is flat ground. This is flat. I don't like this. So then you go, hey man, I'm gonna sneak little Bubba. We're gonna go out to where the truck shipment thing is, okay? And you go, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to push Bubba off of the truck, where they back the truck in to bring the stuff in. There's no truck there. So it's just a big drop off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push Bubba at the same speed I've been pushing him through the Walmart. And then I'm just going to let him dive off the cliff. Right? So you push Bubba off the loading dock. There's no truck there and he crashes to the ground. That's gamma. Gamma is the acceleration of delta. That's all gamma is. Gamma is the acceleration of delta. So what we have found in this particular trade is that it's not a big deal when it comes to the 111 and 112 trades within that 21 days. Why? Because if you missed the Muscadine Mafia session last week, my God, pay $25. No one's taking me up on it. No one said it sucked. Sign up for Muscadine Mafia. $25, look at that class. You have 2 humongous offensive linemen sitting in front of your quarterback. That's what you've got, protecting your quarterback from that humongous risk. Now, hey, if you want to do like Ed does and take it off when it gets down to $1, $1.50, you sold it for 12, right? Or 10. If it gets down to $1, close it. Take your profits and be done with your gamble risk. Then you ain't got to worry about it. Okay, Bill, I just don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, loading dock. That's right. With loading dock, you push your little brother over, and man, that's the acceleration of delta. That's gamma. So it just accelerates in the final days. All right. So with that being said, let's look at our Tastyworks count first. Here we go. Let's see how we're doing. So look at us in 11th. So yes, we were up on our net lick 5.65% for the month. We love that. Let's see if we can keep this thing going. So here we were at 35,921, and today we are at, let me move it here where y'all can't see it so I don't get in trouble for showing account numbers. Y'all know I would if I could. Oh, so let me bring it back up. Bobby, I don't trust you, you fat black glass wearing 9-toed bastard. Hey, that's fine too. Yeah, I do not care. I do not care. Yeah, the wife would do. Yeah, push your wife off. You say, honey, let me tell you something. We're gonna do a little experiment. And I'm gonna show you what gamma means. Oh, okay. Get in the Walmart cart, baby. Here we go. Let's see how that works out for you. Bill, you report back on that, would you? Where's my darn?
Well, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Let me tell you something. Based on last night, oh, Beth, you in here, honey? Huh? Oh, nothing. I was just make sure you're in here, honey. What? Honey, I wasn't gonna say nothing bad about you. The love of my life. Are you kidding? Huh? Beth? Hold on a minute. What is wrong with this thing? I can't look. When I click that, my clicker ain't working. I don't know what the crap is. Hold on. So what's my delta? My deltas are 15. Oh my gosh, I can't see the rest of them. Beth, stifle yourself or I will tie you up. I will tie you up to a camel, young lady. Beth, quit fussing. She's in a mood. Jesus. Now, let's see what my deltas are. All right, my theta is 37 in that account. Oh, be still. There we go. So we got enough theta, barely. Where's VIX, y'all? Someone give me a VIX. VIX. I'll pull it up here quick. Okay, VIX is at 25.72. I'll just say 25. So that controls everything, right? We take advantage of greater VIX. That means we could go up to 0.3%. And our buying pair is my option buying power. Buying power percent is 21, but it don't tell me on my little phone here how much buying power I'm using. I guess it's about the same. Let me put that in there. 73, 89.25. So yeah, we're using about 21%. I'm having to make that number up, y'all, because it ain't showing on my phone. And for some reason, this darn thing, look, if I click this, watch, I got to restart my whole computer. I know what the problem is. Look at that. I can't click nothing. I wonder if it'll let me make a trade for the love. There we go. Okay, I don't know what the problem is. Okay, here it is. 7925. Let's fix that. Hey, Mike, or whoever it was, am I making too much garbage talking for you today? Hey, how about this, pal? Get over yourself. How about that, pal? Beth, you don't scold me. This is my YouTube channel. Huh? If you don't like it, Beth, you start your own YouTube channel. You and what's his name? Sir Mark. Unbelievable. And instead of Mark, I'm gonna start calling him Stain. He didn't leave a mark on the world, he left a stain. Mark, start your own dang channel for the love of God. All right, sorry. I'm a little sweet and sour today, y'all. All right, so everything looks good here, doesn't it? Yeah, I can increase my risk a little bit. Anyone got questions on that? Look at Ed writing the book. Ed says, God, Ed. I mean, Ed took the day off yesterday. Like, he didn't tell me he was taking the day off. He didn't call, he didn't write, he didn't send a Halloween card, he didn't say happy Halloween, Bobby. It just takes off yesterday. Like, you know, like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't important for him to be here. Oh, he's just out running, you know, getting his colonoscopy or whatever he's doing. Jeez. Okay, so Ed says, we're finding that the put debit spread are protecting the portfolio from gamma expansion at the end when it gets magnified. In my opinion, this is a function of how leveraged the portfolio is. Depending on leverage, the shock absorber, boy, he's putting a lot more fancier than I am at the end when it gets magnified. In my opinion, this is a function of how leveraged the portfolio is. Depending on leverage, the shock absorber effect of the near DTE put debit spread lessens the gamma risk. Okay. I don't know what he was saying there, but yeah, I'll go along with it. Sounds good to me. All right, let's put a trade on. Ah, Ed. It's getting all fancy. Unbelievable. Can I not even put in the ticker symbol? Look at this. What the crap, man? Have y'all ever heard of a problem? I'm gonna close it. I can't even close it. Unbelievable. It was doing this yesterday. All right, by gosh. Hold on a second. Let me hit the task manager. Come on. Let's close Tastyworks. Yes. See if I can fix it. Unbelievable. All right, let's get back in. I mean, if I can't find a trade, y'all, I mean, this is how I find my trades. Without Tastyworks, what am I going to do? Jeez. Man, will you shut that dog up? Is it outside or inside? That is a yappiness dog. That's one cost me $2,300 Oh, Bobby, look, Beth's like, oh, he's free on the internet. He's a Yorkie poo. What? Oh, she. Look, Bobby, it's a Yorkie poo. Yeah, $2,300 surgery, Yorkie poo. Leave him. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go to 59 days. Long put vertical, 50 wide. Oh, y'all, we're gonna have a class this week. I just haven't decided what day it's gonna be. For all of our premium members, and it's gonna talk about best practices of the 111. We're gonna give you the latest best practices of the 111. So if you're a Ninja Nerds, Muscadine Mafia, or Hello Ladies game, it is free for y'all. Y'all come on in. So I would join one of those groups just to be a part of that. It's really gonna be fun. There's 10 and a quarter. There we go. 35.80, 9.75. Let's pop it up. And boom, chicka boom. You know, I almost feel like I need to put on 2 trades in this account today because my theta's at the lower end and the market's down just a little bit. Why don't we do that? Let's do it, y'all. Y'all want to? Let's go 10 and a quarter. Let's bump these up to 2, quantity of 2. I said let's bump this up to Beth, why are you huffing in the background? She's just a huffing. Here we go. Hey, let me tell you something, Beth. I fear no woman. Let me see if I can get another one here. Unbelievable. Come on. Don't make me go to 1050. What the devil? What the devil? There we go. We got feet. See, I said I did 2 tranches there, right? All right, so now let's go back to the trade tab. Let's go get us 4, baby. Let's go get us 4. Now, normally we go when we get filled around $10, right? 31.30. But I am a greedy capitalist son of a gun. I'm gonna get me a little more theta by going up. Right? I can do this because it's in my rules. And we're gonna sell. Y'all ready for these 4 of these? Oh, be still my heart. Why? Because we're having trouble keeping up with our theta. Our theta is getting squashed. Ed notified it the other day. He said, hey man, I can't keep up. I can't keep enough gas in the engine. So we're having to kind of up our risk a little bit. Well, Bobby, isn't that dumb? I don't think so. Let's take the risk, baby. And if we get too much risk, we know what to do. Why am I not getting played? Feel me, baby. There we go. Ta-da! Y'all good? Everybody fine? We got our trade on. All right, so now let's go put it on the side. And let's go do it. Let's go do our IRA. Got a little IRA here. So let's go put our net lick in here. Bobby, I don't understand what you're talking. Hey, baby, it's for me. It ain't for you. So let's see. Bobby Beth. This one here. Can you name that something else? I need to say IRA instead of all this Bobby crap. Okay. So we'll go over here and see how much we are here. So our net lick is 104, 140, 101, 104, 140. I'm sticking with it. 101, 104, 140. 104, 140. 104, 140. Y'all know what that means. Get you little knickerbockers
Well, we're
on.
moving on up to the side.
Yes,
You will
hallelujah.
see lots of apartments in the sky.
Glory. All right, 30.25 and 69. So 30 and 69. Let's see how we're doing. 30 and 69. 30. My deltas went up. 69. That's good. My theta's going up. But alas, little old Bobby is just having trouble. I mean, this is what Ed's saying. Man, with this runaway market we've been having, it's hard getting your thetas up. We're going to underperform the market if we can't use risk. You got to put a little gas in the tank. 22,648. So let's see how we look over here. 22,648. Oh, be still my heart. So I got to get this up to 0.1, y'all. I got to bring it up every day. And look, I'm falling behind. What am I going to do? Man, I've got to do 3 tranches today, don't I? Don't I? I think so. So let's go over here. Got to do 3 tranches while the market's down a bit. So not in ES, baby. That'd get me there quick, wouldn't it? So we're going to do the micros. Why the micros? Because that's what we've been doing. That's how Mama all cooks the cakes. How my mom cooks the ham. Y'all know that little story. So we're gonna go 59 days and we're gonna sell 6 of the 3190s. Bobby, does that scare you? Not really. Should it? Maybe. So we're gonna sell 6 of these puppies. That's 3 tranches, right? 6 of those. And let's try to get to 1250. Come on, baby. $3,000 in my, oh, yes. Whoo! Now, let's go put that in. So here we go, micros. Now it's got a little funny. Maybe I should say number of contracts instead of tranches, right? So we got 6 of those. Maybe that makes sense. So we'll call these the naked puts 18. Now you don't have to do this. You don't have to call them anything. And I did 3190 puts. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something else that you're gonna see in our best practices. Y'all ready for this? We're gonna include calls in the best practices. Oh, be still, Bobby. I thought you hated calls. I did when I was a trade manager. When I saw the error of my ways, I'm now a portfolio manager again. So seeing the error of my ways, Bobby, sweet and sour Bobby, can put calls back in if I want to. How about that? Look at us bringing in $366.18 of pure sweet premium. I like it. So let's say that was $12.50, right? $12.50. Yep. All right, so let's go and put in our put debit spreads. How many tranches of those will we put in? We'll put in 3. And they are 36.30, 35.80, 36.30, 35.80, 36.30, 35.80. 3 tranches. All right, so we'll go tranche. All right, 10 and a quarter. Oh, but hey, we'd like to get in at that at $10. Let's see if we can. Markets move, prices move. Come on, 10, baby. Fill me, darling. Got to go to 10 and a quarter. Why not 10.20? Because it will reject the price. Got to do them in quarter increments. And we should get. I said we should get filled. Check it. All right, here's what Ed would do. We throw off on Ed a lot. Ed would sit here and he'd work this order the rest of the day. I ain't got the rest of the day. I am going to get me some silky chickens from Temple, Georgia. They were asking $15 for 15 per chicken for 15 of them. We said, hey, we'll give you $14. They took our offer. Look at me, y'all. I am a master negotiator of silky chickens. I didn't care. We haven't been able to find any. So we did 3 tranches of that. And this is PDS 18. And the 36.30, 35.80 puts. Who's got time to watch the market when you got chickens to pick up? Debit spread. 39 days, 11, 1, 22, and we paid $10.50. A little more than I wanted to pay. So we've got $200 of credit coming in here. Isn't that cool? All right. So then we know our new grouping. We can go and you'd like to see what the call reconciliation is about. Yeah. We hate the calls, man, but I'm gonna add them back in. I mean, why would you not if you need delta adjustment? Why would you not sell a call? If you need delta adjustment, now I don't know that we'll ever need delta adjustment. That's the cool part. Oh my gosh, look at this. What am I doing? 3 and 3 and 3. Look at this, y'all. What would you do? Well, we know where the nakeds are, right? So this one and this one are nakeds. We sold yesterday and today. So we're going to move them to group. We're going to put them in the naked group. Right? Those are the naked group. And then these little fellers right here, we're going to put those in the put debit spread. Move to group, put debit spread. Ta-da! Got them all done. Now, I just want to see what my amended little theta is. So we went to 82.66. Look at this, y'all. Look at us, 82.66. Let's see what it looks like. Greeks and ratios, 82.6. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Talk to me, darling. Look at that. Look at us moving on up. And, I probably could have done 4 or 5 contracts. Rome wasn't built today. I just wanted to see this thing go up, right? See this thing go up. So I'm going to undo that because I don't adjust my metrics. I want to see what it was at the start of when I go tomorrow, right? Just make sure that we keep going up, 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 up. You should be going up. Take more risk. If it tells you you're blue, I'm blue, baby. So if I'm blue, I gotta be green. And I ain't green. So that means take more risk. So make sure that your numbers start going up each and every day. And I made my numbers go up. All right, let's go into the Crimson account. Crimson. We're going to play the Jeffersons. Have y'all noticed since we've gone to the new management style how often we're playing the Jeffersons? It's like all day, y'all. 27, 059, 60, 27, 059, 60, 27, 059, 60. Was it 69, 27, 059, 60, right? Yeah, so we went up a little bit more before.
Well, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Hey, Mark, is that junk? Mark doesn't like the Jeffersons? What's the problem with the Jeffersons? 12.47. It motivates me. It may not motivate y'all. You may hate the Jeffersons. I loved it. I thought it was the greatest show on TV. I love that show. So I always thought, hey, I want to move up. I want to be like George and Wheezy. 30.71 is our theta. Okay, we went up from yesterday. That's what I like to say, 30.71. So we're at 0.11. We're good, right? I don't have to do anything. Let's see how this buying power is looking today. Buying power, 82.71. Uh-oh. I'm running out of buying power. 82.71. So I'm at 30%, y'all. But at the lower end of theta, let's push it another day. Let's put in one trade. We're good here. We're about to max out here. All right, good. We're good. We're about to max out here. No big deal. So let's put a trade on in this account. And then we'll look at the little $3,000 account, see if there's something we can do there. All right, so let's go to the old account and copy our little, what do you call orders, right? So we'll just do one tranche here, create a duplicate order. And we'll try to get in at 10.25. Let's lock it there and we'll do one tranche, confirm and send it to the Crimson account. Send in Walla 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 Walla, Washington. Nothing. All right. 1050, 1050. Hey, Beth. Did y'all notice she's in the mood? Oh, I love that woman, but let me tell you something. It is not easy sometimes. All right, so let's go back to the other count and so we got filled there for 1050. Go here. Let's get our naked order, create duplicate order. So we're only going to do two of those, right? Two of those. What's it going for now? Don't be still. Let's see if we can get 1250 again. Two of those, confirm and send, and put it in the Crimson account. So 1050 and 1250. Make sure that's right. I should have known too, right? Because you can tell a lot about a woman by their mama. Now I should have known. It was like I don't know. It should have been like a little bit of a red flag that you go, yeah, I kind of noticed she can be that way at times. MES. So we did two nakeds. NP19. But it shouldn't have took me by surprise. That's what I'm trying to say. It should not have taken me by surprise. You go Woods, naked. Oh crap, I'm in the wrong one. Hold on. In the wrong account. Darn it. I thought Rick was here. Is Rick sleeping? What crap? Here we go. So over here. Go. Here's what I'm doing. All right, now. MES. And I know some of y'all like me. Y'all got spreadsheets all over the place. You're like, I never thought I'd be logging all this crap. I got it. In page 12. 3190. Puts naked 59. 11, 122, 1250. That's a nice credit though, right? 1250. And let's put in a quick debit spread for 1050. Did one tranche of those, we'll call him PBS 12. And then let's go put it in the little account, see if we can blow that account up. Because I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, here's my thing. I think I gotta run the tax consequences of it. But I think I'm gonna start converting slowly my part of my IRA that y'all see here. I think I'm gonna start converting it to a Roth, right? Especially if we think we might can do 65%. Not saying we can, don't quote me on this, but I'm just thinking, hey man, you know, I think I'm gonna do that. What the crap, baby, what the crap? There you go. Ta-da! So, got our trades in. Let's go lumping into our little groups that we keep up with now. We got plenty of time, y'all, to do whatever we want to do. We are the stuff. All right, so we got 2 here that need to go into the nakeds. Move to group, nakeds. And these 4 will go into quick debit spreads. Ta-da! That's sweet. All right, now let's see if we can find this other little account. Which one is it? I think it's here. I think it's this one right here. Now let me go back to the Crimson account. Let's see if we can do this in a $2,000 account. So let's see if I can buy put debit spread. Create a duplicate order. What's that going for? 10 1/4. Let's confirm that. And let's see if we can put this in that other account. I don't know. I don't think I've ever traded a $2,000 account. I don't know what I can do in it. That'll be kind of fun to see though, right? Let's see if this account's got any money in it. Oh no. Why is no futures allowed on this account? Unbelievable. Okay. I'll call them. I'll call them and say, hey, can I get you? I think I got $3,000 in there. Hold on a second. Surely with $3,000, I can trade that. Let's see what this one is. Oh, see if this is what it says. Net leg. Yeah, I got $3,000 in it. So let's see if we can do something with that. I will call my friends at Thinkorswim and say, look, man, let me in. We're gonna see if we can do this in a small account. So we'll try that. All right, let's go back to one other thing. Uh-oh. Did Ed write another book? Who wrote this book? Unbelievable. Ed says FYI T-bill info. Today is a good day to do a 4-week or 8-week T-bill. This auction closes Thursday and the FOMC announcement is during the day tomorrow. So this auction should reflect the rate hike. Oh, cool. So if you are interested in T-bills, and you make sure y'all, ask Ed, he's our resident T-bill guy. He likes doing the T-bills. That's kind of interesting too, right? That you go, hey man, we could figure out how to make a little bit of money on our idle cash. And that's what Ed's trying to help us with, which is beautiful rather than just having it sitting there doing nothing, right? As long as you can get to it quickly if you need it. All right, so let's look now at our portfolio. If this thing will work, unbelievable. I don't know why it's doing that. I have no idea. Let's see if I was going to see if it would let me do my trade curve analysis. Here we go. So let's take up, here's where I think our, no. Let's do the ME. There it is. All right, now let's go to trade. Yeah, here's our stuff. So at expiration, let's go and just look at this. So, okay, a lot of our discussion and what we'll try to talk about this in the best practices class is going to be this, right? This is what we've got at expiration. You sit there and you go, my gosh, please market phone. Look at my offensive lineman. This is my offensive lineman, and they're blocking for my quarterbacks. Y'all see my quarterbacks back here? My quarterbacks feel pretty darn good, y'all, when they got this many offensive linemen in front of them. Everybody see this little profit thing here? It's an amazing work of art that we've created. So what I encourage you to do, if this thing will let us, geez, I don't know why it's doing that. Does anybody know? You have started on thinking to me. I don't want thinking and demanding. Crap. I want my Tasty Works not to be bugging so much. Look at this, it's bugging. And I know they did a new release today, so that's probably the reason. See this bug is doing that. So it's not gonna let me show it, but what I was gonna show you is what I'm thinking the best practice is, and we'll cover it and we'll discuss it, in our premium class this week. But let's go over to, no, I don't want to be on demand. How do I get out of this? I want to be in the virtual cam. Okay, here we go. So let's go to the IRA. And there's IRA. Let's go to the Analyze tab, right? So let's look at our trades, simulations that are in the first expiration. Let's make sure I got everything here. Single set, all create one expiration. Okay, good. So I want to see the first series, right? I don't want to see all 4 series. I want to see the ones that are expiring first, right? And here are those. So here's kind of what my thought process is. What's the current market is at 30, 38, whatever it is. Let's see, it must be right. 38.67, right? Here's where the market is. So kind of what I'm thinking, y'all, is on the management of these put debit spreads is that we really shouldn't look at any of them except for the ones that are closest to the money, right? Or the closest in expiration. And that's these little boogers right here. And now you can easily see them here. Everybody see that? So what I could do is say, okay, well, let's just look at the first series from the group of put debit spreads. Aha. So that should only show me our put debit spread, little people. Let's see. So it should take out all of these. Let's see if it does or not. Debit spread is +2, -2. Yeah, 35, 34. I'm just looking to make sure it's got all of those on there. Yeah. Okay. So now, here's what we can do. We can take all of these off, right? And we can look at each individual trade. So under the best practices, and I'm just kind of giving you a preview for what we're going to talk about later in the class. You can simply say that let's look at the put debit spreads that are in the nearest expiration, which would be this one and this one, right? So we won't go in. Okay, Tasty is very buggy on the graphics. Sometimes logging out and back in fixes it good, yeah. And probably with their update, it certainly is now. So I've taught every one of y'all to read a risk graph. So this risk graph doesn't mean anything to you. So these all options are expiring in 17 days. Right? So this is the only expiration that we would even begin to watch. I don't think I would ever close this unless I have at least one of these in the money. Can we all agree on that? Bobby, it's up. You're up. Well, it says you're down. Let me move my date. Okay, there we are today, right? You're down $24 today. But if I were here, I was up $29. There's no way I'm closing that trade today. All right, let's see. Now, what if we had breached this strike? Right? Am I going to close that for a $65 profit? No, probably not today. Now, what if we're here? What if we breached both strikes? And what you paid $10 for, you can close for an $84 profit. Could you close it there? Yeah, I mean, you could, right? So I don't even think I would even begin looking at managing this trade until probably both trades are in the money. I mean, both things are in the money, and then you can put it on the radar, right? I mean, if it were here today at $183 and my maximum profit on it was 200, would you close that trade? Yeah, probably. What if you were here? What if you were down 12% from the current market price and you were up $139 and could take $139 out of 200? Would you close it? Do you need that additional $61 of protection? So these are the questions that we're going to be talking about in our class upcoming this week, our best practices for managing 111 trades, putting them on, taking them off, portfolio management, all of that. Isn't that cool? All right, who's got questions? Comments? Sorry, I talked so much trash today. No, actually, I'm not. I'm proud of what I've said. All right, guys, great session today. Y'all just keep doing this. I'm gonna see if I can trade futures in this account. I'll figure out why they won't let me, and I'll get on the phone with them. So I'll see y'all later.